Hello my friends, and I'm here with you with the Stronghold Kingdom news. This is Welt11. You can see House 19 has a comeback. You can see all the provinces. They control a lot of provinces here. All of the provinces in Germany they control now, and also they control Czech Republic country, one of the provinces here. Seems like House 3 is capitulating. Recently, the House Marshal of House 3 had another of his accounts banned. In Glory Race, they have 3 stars. House 3 has 2 stars. And it seems that House 19 with this momentum is definitely going to win the 4th era in Welt 11. Here we go to the number of raids and captures. So here we have the total annihilation. We have Alex Spy now at the peak of it with 205 raises. He take over from 4th place into 1st place. Silun is now 2nd place with 183 raises. Karthi 1990 is with 170. In the 3rd place we have Crimson as player, the House Marshal of House 19 with 166. I think he has done a very great job leading the house. Then we have G-Juice with 154. G-Juice was way lower and he has achieved a lot of raises during these 2 weeks that I wasn't around. So the last Aluk card also here we have 143. I think this guy is Persian, I'm not sure. Thomas Ken we have 140. The original one we have 130. And then we have 2 House 3s here. Krieger 27 with 133 villages raised, and Dark King with 122 villages raised. The rest are Lord Emilio. We have here Zrani Zibicek, who also participated in the race contest. We have Wolf Herzog, I'm not sure of his name. Sugar and Henny 5000 in the 15th place. So this is dominated by House 19. And we go to the captures. We see that Karthi 1990 is the leader here, and we have Piro Mario in the 2nd place. The House 3 is better in terms of capturing. Basher 1.41, Marseille 89, and then this Chinese guy, I'm not sure, I cannot pronounce this. We have Alex Spy with 43 villages captured, the original one, and Tinky Lala, Troedel, Nikrarok. We have Lord Mafuka. Mafuka is also a very veteran player. He has held his account intact for many years near Shra, and his achievement. Tyre Buchon. We have Noise Tree, and then Fatih the Conqueror. We have 9 House 19 here, and 6 House 3 here. So you would say that when this is over, all of these weeks one-sided, meaning House 19 is always dominating capture and raise villages, how come that House 3 is a thing? It's just the numbers. There are a lot of House 3 players, so the number is a factor here. So there's a lot of them, but they are not doing much. The House 19 has 6.3 million, the House 3 has 5.2 million. So this is set for Welt 11. I think House 19 is winning with the momentum, and they're going to sort of take over this map. They're going to win the 4th era. You can see House 16 has dropped the alliance. I really doubt it that House 3 can turn the tables at this point. Anyways, moving to the next server. This is the state of affair in Global Conflict 11, day 62. It seems that the war with House 5 is coming to an end. House 19 has taken a lot of land. My friend Unknown Target here is now in House 5. He has 3 villages left in Canada. He controls the parish. I talked to him earlier and he said he is not very interested in playing. So let's go to the US. We have House 10 taking over Canada. Look at the map here. We have them move in and take over Canada. Greenland, Iceland. This is a cart base. And then here we have them moving into America. You can see House 19 also has moved in here. I have heard that it has been decided that House 19 is going to be the silver house in this. They have taken over Australia completely. Australia is controlled by House 10. They have taken back these lands here, so House 5 offensive is finished. The rumor have it that Gibson will go to USA11, which is coming up soon. They still hold these two little countries here in north of South America and also Paraguay. Clearly, if you come to the county map size, you can see that they don't control many countries anymore. So it seems like they are on a back foot too, and House 10, 11, 19, and God knows who else is winning. So from the beginning, you could say that House 5 was doomed, facing so many players here. But House 10 not joining the war that they had with House 19 give them some hope to shine. All of the Shinka Soda Alliance turned on them and they had no chance. Going to the total number of raids, we have Vicious KK, which is a House 10 player in Agochikan faction, but he's neutral. He has raised 90 villages. Here we have a Stronghold Dove with 73 villages raised. We have Gibson with 42 villages, means that he is still on the map. Ogan 81, Julia Tugareva, and Ottawa. And we have Not 32, Genevieve here we have him, and then Varzizi. Lord Aaron III is also a veteran and notable player here. Lord Boba Fett, Daffy, and Sir Lance Too Much. We have them in the total number of raids. Total number of captures, we have SGT Gibson here. And again, Vicious KK is leading with 53 villages captured. And Duffy here is at the second place. So I think that a lot of House 5 players are already dropped out and are not active anymore. I guess this will be the end of the war in GC11. This is day 62. I don't think there are going to be any more wars. House 5 has come to UK and then decimated House 7 here. Later on, this land was taken over by House 10. And that's about it. House 11 controls this Middle East completely and north of Africa. And House 19 is controlling South America and Central America and Russia and Mongolia. We have Germans controlling their own land here. Anyways, moving on to the next board. So another board that is have an active war is now Welt 2. So Welt 2 is controlled by House 10 and House 17 now, passing the stars to each other, making it go an eternal glory race. So there is no fighting here, except for House 14 has destroyed House 18 and taken over their land. So you can see these counties that were House 18, some of them. These two counties were House 18, they taken over. These two counties. So who is House 14? House 14 is now the 6th notable house here, and we have them the Manhattan Project, Storm Brigade 5, and Odzial Specian. I'm not sure of this. And the House Marshal is beating you. We have Yolo the Reptan here, and we have the God Panda here. So I got this from the God Panda, the news, and we check. God Panda is here in a Storm Brigade. He is in House 15. Seems House 15 has been taken over by a Storm Brigade, and the first, second, and third brigades are here. So where is the fourth brigade? They must have another house as well. Yep, House 13. A Storm Brigade 4 is here, and then we have Paramadum. What we can see is that the most points of the game, we have House 15, House 14, and House 13 is the Storm Brigade and Manhattan Project. In total, they have quite 25 million points, and they're very good players and active players. I could say Welt 2 is in trouble they might, you know, sort of slowly take over the map, and I think that's the trend, right? My alliance has to become more active, you know, wake up from the slumber. We have a serious threat here. So yeah, I'm telling you, you know, we're going to see some big changes coming in Welt 2 soon enough. Moving to Welt 12, I have this insider news coming up for me. So House 16 has House 16 allies are House 15 and House 14. House 4 has come to take some land, and House 10 got sworded early on in the game by House 16. Anyways, my source is giving me good information. Server is going to be super boring, meaning there is not going to be any real action. I must say that, you know, because of previous experience in GC11, I would just not judge that yet. I know that House 16 players are, you know, from very different backgrounds. This is the first time they are gathering around each other. If you come here, the leader is the Wolf faction with Merlin N. Merlin N is a formidable player, is a good player. But anyways, we have Wolf and Able Company, Vengeful Guard, Brother in Arms. Able Company is new, I think. So the Wolf, the Fundy, the Captain Clan, the G-Juice, if you remember, these are all big names. And Livestar, Sir Dopper, I don't know of them much. Able Company here, we have nobody leading it, it's an experienced player, there's no play around people here. Methuselah also here as an officer. So here we have House 4. Let's see who are there. Faction the Irish, Bonnie Dog. Let's see if we know any names that are familiar. In the hierarchy, I mean. In the management. J Graph, I have heard of him. So there's no other big mentions here. Let's see if Wintern is still active. So he is still a peasant going around the map. So here we have them, yeah. So maybe this map is going to be super boring, but we have House 15 controlling these parts in the center. House 14 is controlling Dorset, and you could name them the Welsh. So House 15 and House 14 are also with House 16. So they have a good player base. I don't think that anybody in this setup can do anything because no off-map troops are coming, right? So we only have House 4 that is not in the alliance, and they are not able to challenge. It's about the percentage of the probability, and I think 99% House 16 is going to dominate here if there is no infighting between them. And we have USA10 is in the age 6. You can see that it's coming to an end. It's a slow progress, but eventually, you know, soon enough, USA10 will come to an end, and maybe before this USA10 comes to an end, USA11 is going to be launched. Here we have the victory of House 7, the Royals, and House 4 is catching up. House 16 is the third one in the ranking. Not much going on here. Very huge map, must say. Moving out to the next, here we have Europe 9, and Europe 9 is doing very well. Nothing much here. The colors change. Here we have House 20 controlling these lands. Nothing major is happening in this area, except for a lot of players who are here coming to have an experience of the play. We have 4,200 players here. I think the number has improved. It's a good place to, you know, just have a peaceful time. If you win, I'm going to say that House 11 is dominating here. We have Lil Bull, which was from the other house. He was the marshal of the opposition in this map, and he still exists on the map. You see, with 162 villages raised, it can create a lot of dislike in the owner of these 162 villages. But he's still on the map. Don't Ask Me is on the map. Camper is on the map. This is very mature. It's a very mature, even from these players. I'm King PR, Memenda, Orehek, these players. So moving to the next one. So here we have Crusader States War finished. Players are cleaning their parishes more often, and it's playable after how long? I'm not sure. You can see that there's no Wolf Castle here. What's your name? Vladimir 68 Rus. Thank you so much for cleaning the parish. I really appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. And all the other players who are putting an effort to cleaning the parishes. You can see here we have Cato Marcos has nothing much, so they are cleaning the parish. So yeah, improvement, a lot of improvement in Crusader States. Maybe this map is fun after all. Moving to the next, and here we have Monde 2. Monde 2, we have House 14, given the Aquentine. It was controlled by House 5, but then now it's controlled by House 14. House 16 has lost 2 of their provinces, which will affect the glory race, meaning that they're not going to be very robust in the next coming glory races. Here we have them with the 254k. This is going to change the dynamics of the glory race in Monde 2. I think that at the end of this run, probably it's going to be left only House 4 and House 14 and House 5. House 14 and House 5, and there's not going to be any House 16 anymore, and it's going to become very straightforward after that. And 2 final words I want to have with you. One is that, recently I've noticed that players are trying to match their tourneys, right? So everybody gets first place. Everybody gets first place. This is a good thing. It shows community solidarity. I'm telling you, this is a very small community. We have 3,000 players at tops, and if like a good chunk of them, they think that you are, not fitting, you will have impossible time playing this game. I suggest just follow the community, respect the veterans, respect the order that is in the game. I don't mean that you have to have everybody as a friend, but you don't want to stand out as a villain. You don't want to stand out as a fair target. And this is, I think, what has happened to House 16. House 16 disrespected everybody who was trying to, rig the tourney and get the first place. 1% from House 16, and this is now what's happening to House 16 as a whole. Anyways, moving on to the next, we have XDasy winning the tourney. You can see, not judging from the likes, but judging from the views, you can see that he has 321 views. Before that is Thomas Kent with 219 views, and players who watch this really watch it to the end. So he's the winner, and I'm going to link it on top of the screen how I'm going to give him the crown. It's going to be an educational video on how to give crown to other players. And so yeah, I know $5 is nothing. Everybody have told me that since then they don't want to participate because $5 is too low of a price, and that's why I have decided to increase the price. I wish I could pay all of the players here a price, but my finances are also limited. Thank you all for participating in the August challenge. Jarani Zivishek, Thomas Kent, XDasy, and Crimson Slayer, and Alex Spy, and in general House 19 for being such an amazing house to turn the table and fight against great odds and win. So thank you for watching, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. I appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate that. And until the next time.